History facts that you probably didn't know. Part 2. 1. The London Beer Flood. In 1814, a massive vat of beer ruptured at the Moo and Company Brewery in London, releasing over 1.3 million liters of beer, killing 8 people as it flooded nearby streets. 2. Ancient Roman sundials. The Romans developed sophisticated sundials and water clocks to tell time, but due to the empire's vast size, time was often inconsistent across different regions. 3. The first marathon. The modern marathon is based on the ancient Greek story of Pheidippides, who ran from the battlefield of Marathon to Athens, about 26 miles, to announce the Greek victory over Persia. The Great Molasses Flood. In 1919, a tank of molasses burst in Boston, flooding the streets with over 2 million gallons of sticky liquid, killing 21 people and damaging buildings in its path. 5. Ancient Egyptian love poetry. Over 3,000 years ago, Egyptians wrote passionate love poetry, some of which survives today, filled with metaphors of nature to express love and longing. 6. The Medici Bank's influence. The Medici family, one of the wealthiest families in Europe during the Renaissance, used their bank to finance art, politics, and the papacy, indirectly shaping the Italian Renaissance. 7. Canada's almost invasion. In 1866, Irish-American Civil War veterans, Fenians, launched several unsuccessful raids into Canada, attempting to capture it and use it as leverage for Irish independence from Britain. 8. The first female pharaoh. Hatshepsut, one of Egypt's most successful rulers, was the first woman to become pharaoh. She often depicted herself as a male to legitimize her reign. 9. The Tulip Mania. In the 1630s, a speculative bubble over tulip bulbs in the Netherlands caused prices to soar to absurd levels, making and ruining fortunes almost overnight. 10. Ancient Olympic cheating. Even in ancient times, athletes cheated at the Olympics. Some athletes were caught bribing opponents or judges and were fined, with their names inscribed on statues as punishment. 11. The Caligula invasion hoax. The Roman Emperor Caligula once planned to invade Britain, but instead of launching a real attack, he ordered his soldiers to collect seashells as spoils of war. 12th. Paper money in ancient China. Paper money was first developed in 7th century China during the Tang dynasty. It was more convenient than metal coins for large transactions. 13. The Battle of the Golden Spurs. In 1302, a Flemish army of peasants and townsmen defeated the heavily armored French knights in the Battle of the Golden Spurs, a rare triumph of infantry over cavalry in medieval warfare. The deadliest pirate. Qing Shi, a Chinese pirate leader in the early 19th century, commanded over 300 ships and tens of thousands of pirates. She successfully negotiated amnesty and retired wealthy. 15. The Forgotten Flu Pandemic. The 1918 to 1919. Spanish flu pandemic killed more people than World War I, but it is less remembered, partly because wartime censors downplayed its severity to maintain morale. 16. Teddy Roosevelt's speech. After being shot. In 1912, Theodore Roosevelt was shot during a speech, but continued speaking for 90 minutes, showing the audience his blood-stained speech papers as proof. 17. The man who survived both atomic bombs. Tsutomu Yamaguchi was present in both Hiroshima and Nagasaki during the atomic bombings in 1945, and survived both, making him one of the few people to experience both bombings. 18. The Postal Zeppelin. Before airplanes dominated air travel, Germany used zeppelins, large airships, to deliver mail across long distances, even as far as South America, in the early 20th century. 19. The Children's Crusade. In 1212, thousands of European children, believing they could peacefully reclaim Jerusalem during the Crusades, embarked on a tragic journey, with many dying or being sold into slavery. The empress who outlawed makeup, Empress Elizabeth of Austria, known for her beauty, reportedly banned all women in her court from wearing makeup, claiming that natural beauty was superior. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe for more content like this.